Still waiting on that chain gang on the far side. And again, William, I blame you. It's starting to snow again. It's your fault.
Once we get a chain gang, here they come. Appreciate it, fellas. Don't spill your hot chocolate on the turf.
Ow.
Sorry about that.
Daggone.
We were waiting on the chain gang.
I was going to say, I got enough problem by hearing without you dropping those headsets like that again. Thank you.
My bad, brother. My bad, brother.
Chain gang in place, and we'll get ready to kick it off. Again, Ruiz and Vaughn deep. Ruiz will be on the far side hash mark at about the 26. Vaughn here on the near hash. We're still waiting on the Union roster. We're trying to get that, so I apologize to the folks in Northern Kentucky. It's squibbed on the ground. It'll go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne County at their own 38-yard line.
Looks like Wayne County's opting to take the ball where it went out of bounds.
So they'll take it at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne as they come up over the football. It'll be a power I formation. Wing back. And they'll turn and hand it off to one of the up backs. That's the fullback.
Not much happening there, huh?
And I believe that is Vaughn on the carry. And on the stop for Union. Again, we're waiting on a roster from them. Number 24 was in on the stop for Union. Now, forgive me if I call them Ryle because that's who they will feed from this middle school. Gain of a yard for Vaughn. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Power I formation. They turn. Give it off to Ruiz. Off the left side. Breaks a tackle at the 40-yard line and gets it up over the 40 to the 41.
Double could be a lot of trouble today.
Gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and about 5 at the 42-yard line of Wayne County on the opening possession of the ball game here. Wayne County in all black against Union. I formation. Give it off to Ruiz. Fumbles the football and recovered by Union at the 49. I told you I'd call him Ralph before it was over with.
Oh, yeah, they got those jerseys, don't they?
Yep. It'll be right at the midfield for the Raiders as they get the game's initial turnover. It'll be 1st and 10 for Union from midfield.
I want to welcome everybody tuning in to this game. You can tweet to us, and we can get that. It's at PrepSpin on Twitter. We'll try to send out your shout-outs to your favorite player or team here today on air.
They give it off deep. Spins into the hole, and a host of Cardinals on the stop. After a 3-yard gain, again, we're waiting on a Union roster. We got all kinds of rosters up here. We didn't get a Union roster. So a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 47-yard line. Make it a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 48. Shotgun formation. Backs on either side of the quarterback. Calls for it, gives it off. Coming around the left side, cuts it back inside at the 45 to the 40.
Nice
Spins
spin.
off a tackler at the 35, inside the 30, inside the 25 to the 21-yard line.
That was a very good spin there to break the tackle there, Darren Douglas.
Gain of 22, and again, no roster, so I can't give names until we get that roster up here. They are trying to pursue one right now. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line for Union.
I want to send a shout out to Robert Corder, and he's watching back in Wayne County today, back down in Monticello. He's the Zija man, I hear.
Twin receivers to the right side. They turn, give it off to the deep man. Spins in the hole inside the 20 inside the 15 down about the 11-yard line. Give it actually to the 10, a gain of 11, 1st and 10. 1st and goal. At the 10-yard line for Union on their opening possession. They got a turnover on a fumble right at midfield. And now they are threatening to get the game's first score. 1st and goal from the 10 for Union. They give it off the left side. Breaks a tackle to 5 and dropped inside the 5 at about the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
2nd down and goal.
Ruiz on the tackle for Wayne County. They turn, give it off to the deep man, hurdles a tackler and into the end zone. Touchdown, Union.
Big 24 there with the touchdown, Darren.
Yep. And again, we'll waiting on a Union roster, so we apologize to those in Northern Kentucky. We don't have the names of the young men playing right now, just quite yet.
Packet, I think they overlooked that one. Yeah.
So the first score of the day, a 50-yard touchdown drive from Union to lead it 6-0 with the 2-point conversion pending right here. They go unbalanced to the right side now. They turn, give it off to the deep man again, and he'll walk in for the 2-point conversion. So with 3:26 to play in the opening period of play from Lexington, it's Union 8 and Wayne County nothing. Back with more of the Kentucky Middle School Football State Championships on the PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram, I wear Russell Athletic, and I play for team.
I think I heard the kicker's name. That's Kyle England. Back deep is Ruiz and Vaughn. Ruiz is the guy at the top of your screen. They'll squib it on the ground up the middle of the field. Ruiz and Vaughn and a whole host of Cardinals back there having trouble falling on it. Finally, they do at the 30-yard line.
23 covered a kickoff at the 30.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne from their own 30-yard line.
Appreciate it.
Trailing at 8-0. So the second possession for Wayne County, trailing it 8-0 after giving the ball up on a fumble at midfield. Power I, they turn, give it off on the counter play. This is William Wright, and he's off the left side. Gets up over the 45 to the 46, give him 16, and a quick first down for Wayne County.
First down Cardinals, the ball is placed at the 46.
So 1st and 10 Wayne County from their own 46-yard line. Power I formation, Ruiz is the deep man. They give it off, busted play, quarterback cuts it up. I think he was expecting the fullback to come off to the right side of the center.
He was brought down by Cooper White, number 76. Short gain of 2, ball at the 48. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd down and
8.
8 yards ago. Austin Bell is the quarterback. Don't see that number very much on the quarterback. 35.
Mm-hmm.
He got a couple. Be 2nd down and 8 with 2:35 and the clock running. They give it off on the counter play. This is Wright inside Union territory.
Brought down by Morgan Robbie. Ball's into the 48-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 4. High formation. As they turn, give it off to the fullback. It's going to be close to the first down as he gets inside the 45 of Union.
Brought down by Dylan Tallman, number 65. Gain of 2.
And he's going to be just shy of the first down by about a half a yard. So it'll be 4th and half a yard from just inside the 45 of Union. 1:25 in the clock running here of this 7th grade semifinal between Wayne County and Union. Turn, give it off to Vaughn, the fullback, breaks the tackle and gets the first down at the 41-yard line of Union. So might have been tight on the first down carry, or close to the first down. So it's 1st and 10 for Wayne County from the Union 41. And we're going to get a false start on Wayne County. So back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 now for Cardinals.
Ball's at 46. 1st and 15.
So with 35 seconds in the first quarter, 8-0 Union. Wayne County with now a 1st and 15 after the 5-yard penalty. They turn, pitch it back to Ruiz, sweeping left. He's hit,
nice
dropped
tackle
in the backfield.
Big 80 backed in the backfield there for Union.
Again, we're working on getting a roster up here for Union, so we apologize for not having the young man's name. It'll be 2nd down and about
16
or 17 yards to go. It'll be at the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter of action in the books in our semifinal game for the 7th grade division. It's Union 8 and Wayne County nothing. Back with more from Lexington Catholic High School in Lexington on PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram. I wear Russell Athletic, and I
Give it off on the counter play to Wright. Coming left side. Dropped after a gain of 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Wayne County from the Union 43-yard line.
And don't forget, fans, you can reach out to us on Twitter, give a shout out to your favorite player or team. It's at PrepSpin, at symbol and then PrepSpin, PrepSpin.
They give it off to the fullback, Vaughn, right up the middle. He's going to be close to the first down as he gets down to about the 31-yard line.
It was like a bulldozer coming through there.
And he got the first down, it looks like, at the 31.
Yeah, it looks like
he should have the first down. First down on it. Carry of about 13 yards for the fullback, Vaughn. It'll be 1st and 10 for Wayne from the Union 31. They give it deep to Ruiz, and he stopped. Or is that right?
65 in there on the tackle. Yeah. Got him down low and wrapped him up.
No gain. Actually give him a loss of 1 to the 32. So 5:39 to play in the first half of action. In case you joined us late, game number 1 went to Cal over Somerset Meese 36-6. That was an 8th grade Division III semifinal. Power I formation. Counter. Right. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. Gets inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, remember these are just 7th graders out here on the field, Darren.
Yeah. It'll be 3rd and about 6.
You got Corbin and Bowling Green coming up, and from what I've been hearing is Bowling Green brought a couple buses of fans with them, so that's going to be interesting.
Well, both those schools at the high school level travel very, very well with their fans as well.
And they're out there tailgating now.
Well, bring me some food up here. Power I to the left side. They turn. Give it off to the fullback, Vaughn. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard.
Stop for no gain by J.T. Loki, 25, and Dylan Almond, 65.
J.T. Loki. I got that name.
Lost a yard back to the 27.
It'll be 4th and long for Wayne from inside the Union 30-yard line. They give it off to right, running right. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down at the 25-yard line. So Union gets a turnover on the first defensive series, and now they have a 4th down stop, and they'll give it over on downs to Union, already leading it 8-0. So 1st and 10 for Union coming up from their own 25-yard line, leading it by a score of 8-0, William.
And hey, we finally got roster there for Union County, so we can start calling some of the names out there.
Okay, Union and Union County are 2 different spots. This is Union out of Northern Kentucky. They give it off to 24 Kyle England.
I think Wayne County may have it.
Fumble the football. We'll see if they do have it here on the Wayne County sideline.
The only question is, did he stay in bounds?
Goes back to Wayne, or goes back to Union.
The official right there on top of it, and unfortunately for us, we couldn't see it on our camera view there. All we saw was the ball come out. But
33, 2nd down and 2.
Well, a gain of 8, so it'll be 2nd and 2 now at the 33-yard line for Union. 3:40 clock running here in the second quarter. Offset eye in the backfield. They turn, give it off to the deep man. That's England, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down at about the 34. They're going to give him the 36. They're going to give him the first down up over the 35 to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for
to the 36.
Union. So
First
a
down,
good tough
Raiders.
run
Ball
from
at the 36.
the tailback for the Raiders.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in today.
Shotgun formation, receivers to either side, backs to either side of the quarterback. This is the quarterback on a keeper. Keller up over the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Brought down by Cody Vaughn, 41.
Vaughn on the stop for Wayne.
Ball at the 41. 2nd and 5 for Union.
Receivers to either side, offset eye with a wing back to the right. And a whistle and a false start coming up against Union. So take the 5 back and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
5-yard mark off back to the 36 and bring up 2nd down and 10.
Moving the change, just not the right direction.
.220 in the clock rolling here in the first half. 8-0 in favor of Union over Wayne County. Turns, gives it off deep to England, who's still on his feet.
Now, England, the ball carrier. Brought down
Finally wrestled to the ground after a gain of,
75.
looks like 6. And we have an injured Cardinal on the field for Wayne County.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10, it looks like.
That's about 3rd and 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it'll be injured player, and I can't tell who it is for Wayne County.
They're going to say it's 3rd and 5 is the official.
Looks like William Wright is the injured Cardinal for Wayne right now. So, minute 57 to play in the first half. It's 8-0 in favor of Union. We'll step out and take a break here for the Kentucky Middle School Football State Championships on PrepSpin.com. Right up off and walking off the field under his own power, which is a good sign for Wayne County fans out there. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. Same formation, twin receivers, 1 to either side. Quarterback Keller gets close to a 1st down, just up over the 45, and he does have enough for the 1st down at the 47-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for Union from their own 47-yard line. As we roll the clock with a minute 40 to play in the first half. Winner of this one will get the winner of our 1:30 game, Johnson County and Bowling Green. They hand it off. Running right, that is like number 14, Morgan Raby. And timeout Union. A minute 16 to play in the first half. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Union when we come back here at Lexington Catholic High School on PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram. I wear Russell Athletic, and I play for team.
That's real. Back here in Lexington you caught me off guard again. You were cruising today, mister. Wind blowing. You keep causing it to snow. They turn and give it off. This is England running left. He's still on his feet. Breaks a tackle at the 45. Breaks another tackle. Gets the first down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
He's extending that arm out there, and boy, he was just swinging away with it.
Well, I tell you what, you don't think young football players are impressionable. I did a high school game last night. Kid scored a touchdown. It was the 6th touchdown of his year, and he turns around and does a little Johnny Manziel. Cost him 15 yards on the kickoff. Act like you've been there, folks. But that was a nice run from England. Broke a couple of tackles and got the first down. Inside a minute to play, and we get a quick whistle. Clock was running. They stopped the clock to set the change. As soon as the box gets set, he waved it off. I thought he actually started. They set the box. It looks like they're going to put some time back on as the head official comes over here to the near side to tell them put more time on, I think. What's he going to say? 1:06. Is that what he said? That's what it looked like. Yeah, 1:06. Hey, my eyes are working better than I thought, William. So we're at 1:06 to play. 1st and 10 from the Wayne County 39. They give it off to England in backfield. He breaks another tackle in the backfield. Gets to the left side, breaks another tackle inside the 15. Inside the 10, has a blocker out, hurdles. Did he get in? Touchdown, Union.
Extra effort got him more points on the board.
Yep, Jackson DeRoss at 75 for Wayne County. Had him in the backfield, just couldn't pull him to him to get more than just a shirt tail. And then from there, it was all Kyle England who goes in 35 yards for the touchdown. They broke a tackle in the backfield and then finally got in.
2. Thanks.
So it's 14-0 in favor of Union. They turn, give it off to England again this time, and he goes in for the 2-point conversion. So with 53.1 seconds to play before halftime, it's Union 16, Wayne County nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff and more from the 7th grade semifinal of the Kentucky Middle School Football Association State Championship in Lexington on PrepSpin.com. 16-0 in favor of Union. The Raiders out of Northern Kentucky. Middle school will feed Ryle High School. This one kicked on the ground. It'll go out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. And Wayne County will take it at the 35 to begin their next drive. They trail at 16-0, and they've had a turnover on one drive and then got stopped on downs on the other. And then Union marched it right down the field pretty much on the running of Kyle England for the Raiders. And if you know, it is the wind blowing. It has blown the fences down to the right of the press box here. That's how strong the wind is. Shotgun formation this time from Wayne. This is actually the Wildcatter. They give it off to, this is Vaughn running left. He's stopped at the 32-yard line. So a loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13 for Wayne County. And we get a quick timeout. I believe Wayne County has taken that timeout. So with 37.8 to play. Game number 3 of the afternoon coming up at about noon or thereabouts. 2 tradition-rich high school football programs, Corbin and Bowling Green. Of course, Bowling Green's high school team, William, had that 48-game win streak stopped. But it took an out-of-state team to do it.
Yeah. Well, they
Cali
cracked
school
that
out of Nashville.
They cracked that top 25 there in the national poll. Did Bowling Green.
Well, I've called a lot of football games this year between high school, now the middle school, and college. Had a defensive struggle last week I called. I actually was here in Lexington calling the game, and Henry Clay and Bryan Station, final score 70-63. Nice defensive struggle, wasn't it?
That was some high-powered offense on both teams.
I'll guarantee you this: those 2 basketball teams will meet. They won't score combined points that much.
You know, they had another shootout down in Danville. It was Danville and Lexington Christian Academy had a shootout like that too.
Yeah.
It was the OK Corral down there.
Yeah. Well, we've seen some guys come out here and play, and we'll talk about a few of those guys here in a minute. Power I formation behind the quarterback. He'll turn. Vaughn puts it on the ground, and I think Union has it.
There's a fumble on the play.
Nope, Vaughn got it back. Nope, Wright got it back.
William Wright, the 23 of Wayne County.
As we get timeout for Union with 26.2 to play in the first half. You know, I talked about how, it's fun to watch teams that get here and been here multiple times. Got a couple of guys that played in the state championship game last year for Williamsburg. They were here, 3 years ago.
Well, Wayne County's
Skylar
been here.
Griffith, Skylar Griffith, and Michael Dalton Rose.
Seems like Wayne County's here every year that we come up here. So.
Bowling Green's another that's been here about every year. And they got a guy down in the capital city. It's a pretty fair game. Guy by the name of Jalen Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Frankfort got a big win last night at Danville. They beat Danville 3 years in a row. That has not happened in a while.
Yeah.
So we've seen guys like that are now succeeding at the high school level. Power I formation to the right side. Receiver to that side. Give it off to Vaughn. It's going to be stopped at the 31. And Union quickly with the timeout.
Of course, a lot of the teams haven't even taken advantage of joining the Kentucky Middle School Football Association from around here. You know, I'll give a couple examples. The Jessamine County schools, for example.
East and West. But don't you also think, too, that at the high school level, all the reclassifications, which will again take place next year, has hurt that? Because you got so many, you got a lot of schools either consolidating or splitting up, and then
I think the good thing is KHSAA's involvement now will help bring those schools in. But
like last night, I was in Cynthiana. Harrison County's playing in a district with Highlands, Covenant Catholic, and Holmes. That's their district. And then of course
there's word on the street that Lexington Christian Academy may move up to 3A and Catholic drop to 3A so that they get that rivalry thing going
That'll
on.
be interesting. Punt formation for Wayne County. They get it off here, and it hit the wind, and it just looked like my tee shot on the golf course just stopped. It'll just stop at the 38-yard line.
Big news out of Lexington Catholic this week, too, was the Lexington Catholic has basically voided their contract with Fayette County Schools. So not sure how that's going to play out, but hopefully everything stays the same and we still have the competition here. But
Interesting.
We'll see.
But
We'll see how that works.
here, Wayne County's middle school here. Their varsities in the championship game last year at 3A. In a game that didn't sound exciting, but a 3-0 victory for Belfry over Wayne. They turn, give it off to England. He's got room on the left side, and he's
nice
tackle in the open field by Ruiz. Or that one could have gone to the house. And the end of the first half. We're through the first half of action here in Lexington of the 7th grade semifinal. Game number 1 of those semifinals. It's Union over Wayne County right now. 16-0. Back with more here from Lexington on PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram, I wear Russell Athletic, and I play for team.
Life is easy
Honey,
when things are in balance.
why is the credit card bill $6,000?
Mom, Dad, I just got accepted to college.
Mom, I'm getting married.
Life can get out of balance fast. Find balance with Whitaker Bank. Solutions for your life. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram, I wear Russell Athletic, and I play for team.
Back to Lexington Catholic. We're at halftime of the 7th grade semifinal game number 1. Union over Wayne County 16-0 in this one. Game number 3 today coming up at around noon. It'll be Corbin and Bowling Green, two schools that are not strangers to number 1 these state championships, but to get to the high school level, a whole lot of success as well at the high school level. So Bowling Green and Corbin will be game number 2. Game number 3 will be the second half of the 7th grade semifinals, Johnson County against Bowling Green. I think they met up last year in this.
Sounds
but I'm not
right.
sure if they met up in the finals or the semis as well. So Union on top behind 2 scores. 2 touchdowns as well as 2 two-point conversions off the running back's legs of Kyle England.
Mm-hmm.
The second one probably the best one of the 2, though. Broke a couple of tackles at about the 40-yard line before going airborne over the final tackler at about the 2-yard line into the end zone was England. So it's Union out of northern Kentucky, not Union County, which is down on the western half of the state.
I see.
Yeah. Now, do you know who the most famous alum is from Union County?
How
about Freddie Cowan?
Yeah. That's what exactly what I
Dating
was
myself, William. I'm dating myself. I know. Of course, Union is actually known for Freddie Cowan, but they're actually known for their wrestling program, the high school wrestling program. Really good. About 5 state championships out of that.
Keep dating yourself, man. You'll find somebody soon.
Hey, man, that's all right. I don't care. Hey, I look pretty good for my age. I'll tell you that. I look pretty good for my age. Who in the world is texting you over there? I can hear it through this headset over here, and you got it awful loud there. People blowing up your phone over there.
Yes, sir.
16-0. Wayne County looking for some offense, but right now they'll be on the defensive side of the ball as they'll get ready to kick it off to Union, moving right to left on your television or computer monitor, whichever way you've got it hooked up. Good friend of mine texted me from down in San Antonio, Texas. He told me it's 75 degrees down there right now.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. He's watching it on his big flat screen television he has down in his man cave and says it's coming in very well. Thank you. So we are not only getting texts from outside here in the state as it goes off of the Union ball player, and Wayne County does have it at the Union 49-yard line. Looked like it ricocheted off of Seth Grigson here on the near side, and didn't see who recovered it for Wayne County, but the Cardinals get a break here early in the third, looking to cut this lead.
Yeah, you gotta like that if you're starting the half down 16-0. Wayne County's got a golden opportunity here.
A bunch. They get it at the 48-yard line officially, so it's 1st and 10 for Wayne County at the Union 48-yard line. Power I formation in the backfield. They turn, give it off to one of the upbacks. That is Riley Hancock. And he's going to be dropped for no gain by Loki for the Raiders. So no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. They move Ruiz, who is dotting that power I formation, out to the wide out. And put Wright now as the tailback in that formation. Ruiz comes here to the near side again. Power I to the right side. The up backs are Wright and Hancock. They give it to the deep man. This is Vaughn. over the left side, inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 now for, well, put him back on the 43-yard line. I know better than to anticipate where an official is going to spot a football. I know better.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad.
I know, but I know better. I've been around this game a long time. And I should know better to say a yard line until they definitely spot the football. So it'll be 3rd and 5 after a gain of 5 from Vaughn, and they were going to try a trick play, and it looks like
there's miscommunication between the center and the quarterback.
Big time miscommunication. Look like they were going to try some kind of trick play. My favorite trick play came, I guess, out in, I think it was Arizona in a middle school game. See the quarterback just turn around. He leans over the shoulder of the center and asks for the football. The center picks it up, hands it over his shoulder, and he just starts walking down the middle of the field. About 7 yards later, then he says he's still going to take off running and scores a touchdown. That's my favorite trick play of all time I've ever seen on a football field at any level. Now, when you go to basketball, how would you like to be the parents of the kid who went into one corner and starts barking like a dog to distract everybody? Huh? I'm serious. He goes down and barks on all fours and barks in the corner while one guy darts to the opposite side block and gets a wide open layup. Google it. I promise you will enjoy it.
This is football, man. Who cares about basketball right now?
Hey, we'll talk any sport at any time. Hey, it's what happens when you do as many sports as I do. I can tell you a story about lacrosse. Here's Vaughn, who breaks a tackle at the 44 and gets to the 40. It'll be 4th and about 2, maybe a long 2 from just outside the 40. So it'll be 4th down and long, well, 4th and short for Wayne County, who got
it's amazing how quick
the turnover. The quarters go by.
Quarters, yeah.
Well, they're 7th grade, 7-minute quarters. So it'll be 4th down and 2. They give it off to Wright. Breaks the tackle in the backfield. Gets the first down at the 37. And it's stopped right there. But enough for Wayne County first down. Stop by Grigson.
You didn't get a chance to thank Jamie, but thank him for bringing us a coffee up here.
Yes. I should have made a takeout order for some food. My stomach started growling as soon as he left. 4:18 to play in the 3rd. Wayne County driving after getting the onside. Well, it was a ricochet off of an up man for Union. This is Vaughn again. Driving forward inside the 35 to the 33. Give him 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4. Ball up. 33. 2nd down. 7 to go. For the Cardinals.
Sounds good. It'll be about 30 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
I formation this time. Double tight ends. Ruiz the wide out here to the near side. Vaughn dots the I. They turn, they give it to him. Running left inside the 30 to about the 27. Actually, 28. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the Union 28-yard line.
I want to remind folks they can reach us on Twitter at PrepSpin, the little @ symbol, and then PrepSpin, and send a shout out to your favorite team, player, coach.
Now are you saying us as in PrepSpin?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep. PrepSpin.
I was going to say I am not a tweeter. I don't tweet. Wright put it on the ground again, but he recovers it at the 31-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5.
I used to do only Facebook, and then here lately for the last probably 8 months, 9 months, I've really taken to Twitter because...
Oh, you're a tweeter, huh?
Yeah, You get your message out there quick, and you can hit the masses. And
Okay.
To me, Twitter is actually more of a useful tool than Facebook, but that's me personally.
I only tweeted. Actually, I sent out a blog during every Georgetown College game I covered last year. So I don't know how I did both, but I had a brain cramp after those games. Here's Vaughn going off the left side. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. So a huge defensive stand on fourth down for Union. They'll get the ball back on downs. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders coming up from their own 32-yard line. A whole host of Raiders on that far side made the stop. Led again by one of the linebackers, Loki. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Union from their own 31-yard line, leading it 16-0. They had the lead at halftime by that score. They give it off to England, running left, breaks the tackle in the hole, darts in, darts out, and upended at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Union from their own 38-yard line, tackled by Ruiz.
Down under 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter of play. Again, I want to thank Brown, Frost, and Todd for their support with the Kentucky Middle School Football Association. Thank you for all you do. So we might have an injury on the field too.
That's England, I think.
Yeah, number 24.
Yep. Got to hobble to the sideline, and that timeout Union.
We'll take one with them, Darren.
Okay, that's fine with me. You're watching all the action from the Kentucky Middle School State Football Championships here in Lexington. It's Union 16, Wayne County nothing. Back with more on PrepSpin.com. Back at Lexington Catholic High School in Lexington, it's Darren Douglas, William Warfield. I believe he's still firing shots across my bow over here, but, you know, he's made it through almost 2 games before I get you. Payback now, I'm telling you, William, I'm just storing up, buddy. We got 6 more to go.
I got you.
I'm just warning you. They give it off deep, I believe. That's not. That's number 14 for. That's Morgan Raby. Spelled R-A-B-E. Raby off gets. We'll give him 4. It'll be a long one, 3rd and 1 from their own 39-yard line. Turn. Give it off deep.
Nice.
This is England who's back in there. He gets straightened up. He broke a tackle, but a nice defensive stop there by number 11. That's Coulter Crabtree, along with number 3, Tyler Casada.
I want to say Casada was down low, and Casada made the initial hit there.
Well, when you're undersized, best place to go with a big running back is down around the knees. And then hold on.
Come that extra weight, right?
It was hold on and hope help comes. Here's England. He gets the first down.
Just like that.
The 41.
You know, that's going to be close.
He got it. Yeah, they're going to give him the 41. Actually, they're going to give him just over the 41. He needed the 41, and he got just a little bit over that. So it's 1st and 10 for Union.
Very generous spot there.
Well, again, I told you, man, you don't trust those guys in the stripes down there. You wait till they put the ball down. As soon as they put the ball down, now you assume they're right. I don't assume anything till I see them spot that football. Under 20 seconds to play. Union going to probably let the clock run out here on the third quarter. They lead by the identical score they led at halftime, 16-0. Yeah. Sure, they take the snap, give it off to England. He runs into his own man, bounces off him, gets to the outside, gets it into Wayne County territory, gets the first down inside midfield to about the 46-yard line of Wayne County. That's the final play of the third quarter. 7 minutes to see who will occupy one 7th grade championship spot tomorrow. It's 16-0 Union over Wayne County. Back with the fourth quarter from Lexington on PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always.
I'm Mark Ingram. I wear Russell Athletic, and I play for team.
Fourth quarter getting ready to start for this 7th grade semifinal game between Wayne County, dressed in all black, against Union in the white jerseys. Of course, Wayne County down at Monticello, one of my favorite spots to visit. And then Union, of course, in Union, Kentucky. And they're 7 minutes away. Here's a busted play. They give it to England. He's going to be dropped for a loss.
Good read there by Wayne County's number 3 again there.
KHSAA.
Darren.
Yep. In the backfield again. A loss of 4 back to the 49 of Wayne County. It'll be 2nd down and 14.
Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today.
They give it off to England. Bounces off a tackler. Gets it around the left side. Gets it inside Wayne County territory again as he bounced off his, it looked like his own blocker again, and got a couple of yards down to the 47. So it'll be 3rd and 12 now for Union at the Wayne County 47-yard line. With 6:15 the clock running in the fourth quarter. Union leads it 16-0 over Wayne County.
We usually do the highlight film for the banquet that they have over in Frankfurt every year for the Middle School Football Association, but this year it's all going to be on the ground. There's not been that many passes at all first couple games.
Here's
Speaking of pass
intercepted by Ruiz at the 37-yard line. He has a convoy in front of him here on the near side. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, or the 30, I should say. And he's knocked out of bounds right at the 30-yard line with 6:05 to play in the fourth quarter. And we have an injured Raider close to midfield.
Nice pick off.
And I'm not sure who that is.
We have an injury on the play.
So Ruiz returns it 38 yards down to the Union 30, and an injured Raider at the 48-yard line just to the left of midfield.
Well, the teams are huddling up right now. The trainers are attending to the player.
He's on his feet, and that is number 65. 65, that is Keegan Points, one of the offensive linemen for Union. And it looks like he's, don't want to speculate, but he probably got a stinger. Those things hurt. So he's helped off to the far side, and it'll be Wayne County football when we come back to action here at the Union 30. Trailing it are the Cardinals 16-0 with 6:05 to play in the fourth quarter. I formation with Vaughn, the I back. Ruiz here to the short side, the wide out. The tight end, got actually two tight ends. They give it to Vaughn, the left side, inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Give him 11. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 now for the Cardinals.
It was a good solid formation there by Wayne County that opened up that gap, and Big 41 found that seam, ran right through it there. Darren got a nice pickup.
They'll break the huddle and go Vaughn or Ruiz to the wide side this time. I formation with Vaughn on the I. They give it going to the left side. Vaughn again inside the 15 to about the 13. Give him the 14-yard line actually. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Big drive for Wayne County here, William. If they can get it in and get the 2-point conversion, they'll cut that lead in half, but at least gives them a more manageable deficit to overcome.
Well, again, we're talking about middle school football here where they can score quite a bit in just a short period of time. So Wayne County definitely not out of this ball game at all.
But this is a critical drive. They have to get points out of this one right now. 5:21, the clock running. Fourth quarter. Wayne County with a 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line of Union. Same formation. With Wright, the I back. Bounces it outside to the right side. He's going to be dragged down and dropped for a loss. Cody Branscombe. I'm sorry.
Big 80.
That's Aiden Evans on the tackle for Union. A loss of 6. Back to the 20-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for Wayne County. Is Wright tried to bounce it outside, and Evans able to track him down and drop him for a loss. Under 4.5 to play in the ball game. Power I formation. Vaughn is the deep man. Turn, give it off to Vaughn. He's hitting the backfield. Can't get free. On the stop is 65 is Keegan Points, who was injured on offense a minute ago, along with Luke Bradshaw, it looked like, for Union. It'll be 4th and 13, so a loss of 2 from Vaughn, up by Vaughn just then.
We need a trainer to Union sideline, please. Athletic trainer, please head over to Union sideline. Thank you.
Oh, nice snap.
High snap, and the ball's on the ground, and it goes over on downs to Union with 3:25 to play in the ball game. Coming up next, 8th grade Division I semifinal, Corbin and Bowling Green.
Wayne County needs a quick turnover right here. Needs to cause a quick turnover.
Well, they got a turnover a minute ago on the interception by Ruiz, but they were able to get down
like
inside
you said,
the
though,
20, and that was as far as they could get.
Yeah, that was a crucial possession there for Wayne County with now 3 minutes and 25 seconds left.
So Union comes out in an I formation with a wide out to the right side. They turn, give it off to England. Punches it out over the right side for a gain of 1 to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Stopped by Jordan Flynn.
2nd and 9. Ball's at the 28.
As well as William Wright. Under 3 to play in the ball game now. Union content on running as much time off the clock as they can, taking their time in the huddle. They give it off to England. Running left. Has a hole over the 30. The 35. Spins over to the 38-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. After a gain of 10 yards, it'll be a first down for Union with 2:31 to play as the clock will stop until they set the chains on the far side. And now they'll start it up.
First down for Union. The ball's at 38.
Uh-oh, fumble.
Ball's on the ground. It looks like Wayne
County's
County's got it, and they do.
That was a big, big play right there for the Cardinals.
Big turnover here with 2:08 to play. And who was that fell on it?
I believe 41.
Is that Cody Vaughn that fell on it for the Cardinals? So Wayne County with still some life here, trailing by 2 scores and a couple of 2-point conversions. So with 2:08 to play, a big drive coming up here, and they need points quickly. So a power I formation to the right side. Ruiz now dots the I. They turn, give it off to Vaughn at the fullback position. Inside the 30, inside the 20, to about the 17-yard line. Rips off 19, does Vaughn. 1st and 10 from the Raider 18. Give him 18 yards.
Nice
out
run.
of the 18.
Very nice run.
Yep. On the tackle for Union was Keller. Power I formation. They give it off going the other way to Vaughn this time, and he's wrapped up. Up top was Points on the stop, along with down low was Bradshaw for Union. 1:38 to go in the game, and Wayne County calls a timeout. Important drive here because if they get it in and get the 2-point conversion. We'll be back with more from the Kentucky Middle School Football Association State Championship Playoffs in Lexington on PrepSpin.com.
For over 100 years, Russell Athletic has built the uniforms that transform individual athletes into teams. Teams united in passion for the game and unapologetic in their desire to win. Whether you're celebrating a hard-earned championship or heading back to the gym for next season, when teams come together, Russell Athletic will be there, always. I'm Mark Ingram. I wear Russell Athletic.
PrepSpin. Ball on the ground again, and Wayne County falls on it. Back outside the 25-yard line with 1:30 to play and the clock running. It'll be 3rd and about 19 to go for a first down. They have to go down to the 7-yard line.
3rd down and 19 for Wayne County.
From the 26-yard line of Union as we move closer to a minute to play in this one.
3rd and 19.
They turn, give it off to Wright, breaks a tackle, then falls at what would be second base.
You got to go for it here.
For Lexington Catholic. Wayne will call timeout here with 56.7 to play. The winner of this one will play the winner of our 1:30 game between Johnson County and Bowling Green. But before that one, we'll get Corbin in Bowling Green. 8th grade Division I semifinal game. Both teams have been warming up a moment ago to our right.
Wayne County wants to get the ball in the end zone right here on this one very quick. You're right, and then come back with that onside kick if they get that 2-point conversion, of course. So
yeah, and you don't kick one like UK did last week. That was the most awful execution of an onside kick I've ever seen. It was terrible.
You're trying to score 16 points in 56
Yeah, it can happen.
seconds.
I've seen some weird things in 30 years of doing ball games. But it can happen. When there's always time on the clock, there's always something that can happen. They turn. They give it off to Vaughn, running left. gets inside the 20, he won't get the first down, and it'll be turnover on downs, and that'll probably do it. Wayne County only has one first down or one timeout, and that will do it. It was turnover on downs, so 51.4 to play in the ball game. Union looks like they're going to move on to tomorrow's championship game. Again, we'll remind everybody those are taking place at Bryan Station.
Yeah, that's correct, and that comes up tomorrow. Wayne County also has an 8th grade team, Division II, that'll play at 3 o'clock today. So fans watching this game, make sure you tune into that game as well.
And they'll take a knee. That's quarterback Keller will take a knee, and I don't think Wayne's going to stop it. So that 2 touchdowns scored in the first half was good enough for Union to hold on to, as they will walk away with this one 16-0 over Wayne County.
That's it.
As Keller will down it again, and Union will move on to tomorrow's championship game as Wayne County's 7th grade season will come to an end here. 16-0 to the Raiders of Union.
Final score in the 7th grade.
Well, Darren, we're going to go ahead.
That's 2 down.
That's two down. We got
6 more to go today.
We're going to go ahead and sign off this broadcast. We'll be right back up on the air. We got Corbin and Bowling Green for the Division I.
That one should be a good one.
Yeah,
that should be a real good one. 2
tradition-rich
programs, not only at the middle school level, but definitely at the high school level. Both very accustomed to championship caliber football.
All right,
Bowling Green
folks.
Corbin coming back 16-0 Union over Wayne County.